What's going on? How's everyone doing today? Uh, I'm gonna let you off right off the back and tell you right now. Today is going to be a very not controversial, but kind of a weird one, if that means anything to you. Um, there's a whole entire multiple categories in what we're about to talk about, and honestly, I find them all stupid. But it's just some weird ass things and some weird ass topics. But first, before we get into anything, this video is to the real Pickle Rick because not to say anything, but this has a little bit to do with him. We've talked about this stuff many a times, and we joke about it and all this. But so this first one is going to be a little weird. Um, let's just break it down. Parents, if you have kids around, cover their eyes or cover their ears. I don't know what you want to do, but we're going to talk about the SEX stuff. We're going to be talking about like fan service, hentai, all the other stupid crap that has to go with this because people are very perverted. Like, very perverted. I'm not calling anyone out on this. But there's a fine line between all this shit, between fan service, hentai, like whatever. Like some consider underwear to be hentai, or they consider a bathing suit to be hentai, or fan service, or whatever the hell that is. Like I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not that guy. Like I like my stuff classy. Like even if the character obviously what they're wearing in the show might be a little revealing, little, a little more. Um, it's still what they're wearing in the show. It's not like, oh, here we have like Nami from One Piece or something like that. All of a sudden, legitimately wearing a G-string bikini, even though she wears a tank, only a bathing suit top for 90% of the show anyways, but she's not in the little itty bitty bikini with the head back going, or some kind of weird position that just completely sexualizes every damn thing that there is about these things. Not me. I like it. I like it classy. I like it what it is. I like to see what the character truly is. Like, I know there are other people out there that think a little bit differently. And again, I'll say this: I am a guy. I I I, I can't lie. I do love every single aspect of a woman's body, but real women, not toys and collectibles and all this stuff. With these, they all to me need to be classy, and it's just the way I am. I mean, I'm just that's how I like it. They don't have to be crazy, like nothing needs to be like completely exposed when legitimately in the show or in the manga or something like that, not even a single aspect do they ever get naked or wear anything revealing. But again, there are characters like Nami, Boa, um, all this Bulma who once in a while wears the short tank tops and everything like that. But I mean, there are many female characters because that's how they like to portray them, wearing barely anything. Um, you got like Momo from My Hero Academia, who is by far one of my favorite female on that show. Legitimately, she's in she's a 14, 15, 16-year-old girl, and all she has is just something to basically cover partial boob, and that's it. Don't get me wrong, it's nice, but it's dumb. Like, you can make these characters have some kind of outfit. But again, getting back to it, that's the outfit she wears in the show. So you can't really say much. But for me, again, I like it a little bit classier. But I did get one thing that 100% Rick, you cannot outdo this one, because legitimately, as I am saying this, I know I said that I am not with full naked and all that, but there is one statue or figure I had to get that legitimately, that's all it is. I hate it, but to be part of the collection, it's a little bit necessary. And for, again, all you parents out there watching with children, I made up some little censor blockers so some things will not be seen, but we'll just get straight into it. And this first one that we got, let me get these ready. Ooh, this could be hard to do because I got to get them in the right spots. And this is, again, I don't really see how much more revealing you can get on this one, but here we go. So for this first one, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm wearing the UA hat. It's going to be My Hero Academia, but let me try and put some little blockers in. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I hope the blockers are working, but we have Toru. Oh my God. Whew. I mean, look how naked that is. I mean, the blockers aren't even working. Oh, wait. She's invisible. This is... Oh, God. This is honestly one of the dumbest, greatest buys of all history. I mean, legitimately. It is almost a clear box. And I hate to say that I paid $15 for almost a clear box. But as you can see, all there is just hands and feet. Because that's her costume. She's invisible. She's the invisible girl. For those who don't know My Hero Academia, Toru, her quirk is invisibility. Now, unlike, say, Fantastic Four with her invisible girl and whatever, how she can go invisible and come back. Unfortunately, Toru cannot do that. She stays invisible. It's only time you get to see her is when she's wearing her school outfit or something like that. But legitimately, she is naked the entire time whenever she's doing something. Naked. You see nothing, don't you? Just spirit fingers and footsies. I know you thought this was going to be something different, but I'm sorry. This was just too much fun to do. These, I mean, does this work? Am I covering enough? I mean, I don't want you to be able to see too much. She's very, very revealing. Oh, still, I can't believe this one. I mean, but again, because getting back to it, this is legitimately the character. Like, she legitimately wears absolutely nothing unless she's around people, like the classmates and everything like that, so people can see her. But other than that, it is legit. Because of her quirk invisibility, she's naked the entire time she's using it. Like, that's all she wrote. Like, oh my God, this is so ridiculous. I still can't believe that this is one that they had to do. And the way that they did it is probably the greatest thing ever. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, this is so stupid, but so freaking amazing because, again, like, how are you supposed to make someone invisible and turn them into a figure? But it's it's just so great. It's just one of those things that, like, you try to wrap your head around, but you just can't. I mean, it's like, what is the purpose besides obviously having the character? I mean, because, again, you want all the characters you can from all the things, but I mean, legitimately, it's gloves and shoes. Gloves and shoes. That's legitimately it. But again, to me, I find that pretty funny. Just because of, like, legitimately, it's just it's it's so stupid. Like, I love My Hero Academia. I love it. I will never ever probably stop loving it because it's a great anime. It really is. But to do this statue is probably one of the most absurd things ever. Because, I mean, really, like, you have just invisibility. And this is a right hand. Yeah, so this hand goes, oop, I have it wrong. No, I don't. I have it right. I'm just being doofy. But legit, so this is the statue. And of course, I'll give you close-ups on it in the box, but legitimately, this is it. This is what is passing for a statue right now. Just this little itty-bitty, nothing to it. It's just hands and feet. That's it. Again, but it's understandable because it is Toru. I mean, what are you supposed to do for her? She's invisible. You can't really do much. I mean, there's only so much you can do for that. So let's put her on in the picture box and we'll get some better pictures for you.
Well, all right. So, here's Toru and all of her majesty. Oh, I still can't believe this one. Like, seriously, this is all it is. It's just two sticks to hold up the hands, a stick to hold up one of the feet, and that's legitimately all she wrote. But I want to see if something fun will happen. Of course, it's base and everything else that glows. That's funny. Oh my god. Like, I mean, her hands and the shoes kind of just coming out a little bit. That's kind of cool, but I mean, it's the base and those, yeah. Wow. So here's Toru, and if you're thinking about it, she's Funimation, and this is what you'll get. Again, it's probably one of the dumbest but greatest buys ever. Really is. I mean, come on. Come on. Look, I mean, yeah.
And now that we're back after that, this next one, as you can see, switched hats already. This next one is actually going to be a little bit more revealing. But again, only reason why, it's her costume. Like, legitimately, this is her original outfit. And it's not after any of the skips. It's not after any of the whatever, like, any other arc. This is legitimately what she wears. And for this one, it is the beautiful Miss Boa Hancock, one of the 7 warlords. Well, was one of the 7 warlords. You know what? I'm going to stop talking on that. But, again, Boa legitimately, because of her power, her her fruit that she ate basically allows any man to fall in love with her. And if she uses the love beam and other things like that, they basically turn into stone. Like she's basically Medusa in a way, um, but not. She has her sisters and everything like that who actually can turn into snakes, and one of them is basically a miniature Medusa, and is pretty badass. And wow, this is going to be a lot of pieces. But again, this is legitimately what she wears. So it's kind of hard to be like, all right, well, let's not get weird and funky with this one because this is it. I mean, legitimately, the first time that you see her, she's in this costume with her snake, and things are kind of popping out. Not all the way, but they are kind of popping out. So it is what it is. But again, when this is put together and you can just see already, I mean, it's not full on naked. It's, again, it's a little revealing, but it's still classy, which is nice. And I like classy. I don't want it to be like, oh my God, look at all this popping out and be, ooh. To me, I mean, again, I know people like that. It's just not my style. That's all there is to it. But with Boa, again, it's a little bit harder because in the show, she wears a lot of revealing things. Same with Nami. Nico, Robin, which is nice, doesn't have a lot of revealing costumes. She has a couple, but not a lot, which is kind of nice. And she is by far the number one in that entire show. And you can debate me all you want. I really don't care. But even with her, again, like even with some of the costumes that she wears, they're still not like, oh my God, this is the craziest thing in the world, and it's the most revealing thing, and it's a complete shock, and blah 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 blah. Luckily, with this, that's not what it is, and that's not what I go for. But again, everyone each their own. The question is, how does this foot go in? Because this foot does not want to go in. Oh, this could be another maybe baby situation. Maybe baby. Nope, I got it. Haha, you ain't beating me this time, stupid plastic. I hate plastic. You all come to find that out. I hate plastic. It beats me a lot for no reason. I don't know why. It's plastic. But as you can already see, I mean, again, she is a little bit more revealing than others. I mean, but again, it's not like that absolutely crazy, holy crap, this is the most revealing thing I've ever seen, and I am not buying this for my child or anybody else. Like, this is a no-no. This is classy. This is beautiful. I love it. And again, it's what she wears in the show. And the best part about it is that it actually comes with her snake, which is even cooler because, I mean, come on. Look at this guy. He's got a freaking helmet. How cool is that? He's awesome. But yeah, Boa is an amazing, amazing character. Just sometimes a little bit revealing with some things. And is also basically, I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but her and Luffy will end up getting together. That is my prediction. That's a lot of other people's predictions. Even though, yes, Luffy has kissed some other women while he was unconscious, and some other things have happened, Boa will still be the person to get him. And I probably put this together before I should have, because this looks like It's going to wrap around in a very weird way, and I probably should have sat there and looked at that first. Because he comes like this. And somehow this goes through and around, and yep, I definitely screwed this one up. Fun. I love when this happens, because I am definitely wonderful at doing this. But I think I can just pop her through, hopefully, the bottom. Remember, kids, don't be like me with some stuff. Look at pictures and look at things before you start putting stuff together. It usually helps. Even if it doesn't come with directions, still usually helps. But in my case, I might have gotten almost lucky. And can I turn? Yes, we can. Maybe. Yeah, I am. You know, for someone that used to put restaurant equipment together and build motorcycles and cars and stuff, you would think that this would not be an issue. But of course, because I am a fool, it's an issue. Because I am realizing that this goes in between her legs and he is wrapped around all crazy like. Go through the leg. Then come back around. Yeah, and these are just the PVC ones. We haven't even gotten into the resin statues yet that have like 100 freaking pieces, which I have a couple of boxes, which will be some of our next unveilings, because I've never had resins and it's the next step besides PVCs. And here we go. Here's our beautiful boa Hancock, put together hopefully as close as we can together. Probably not, but we are going to work with it because she's standing, she's good, and she's pretty. So let's sit there, put her in the box now, and get a little bit better of a picture.
So here we have the absolute beautiful Miss Boa Hancock. And again, like I was saying, she is a little bit revealing, but this is her outfit in the actual show. Like when she's a warlord, this is basically whatever you saw her. Whenever you saw her, she would have the jacket, this dress, which is just beautiful, the cuffs. I mean, this is the quintessential Boa Hancock in my eyes. I mean, if you're gonna get a Boa statue, you need to get like an original one of her, and this is basically an original version. I mean, you can't really get much more OG Boa than this. And the snake, I love him. I mean, his eyes looking up like, what's going on? We got the little skull cap on. I mean, just so awesome. And now, let's see what happens when we do scary time. Wow. Um, So, we've got the dress lights up a little bit. His hair lights up a lot, which is pretty cool on top of the skull. And so does his eyes. You got a little bit of lipstick. His spotting comes out, which is really cool. I'm kind of depressed about the skirt or the dress. I really figured those would pop and it would make it look so much more beautiful. I'm really kind of saddened about that. I mean, it's still an absolutely gorgeous statue and everything like that, but I really felt like with the dress, they might have added a little bit more to it and had those little accents just pop out. But hey, you never know until you actually sit there and put a light on. But this is our boa, and I hope you liked her. And see you soon.
Well, so that does it for today. I know it was a dumb one. It was stupid. I tried to make the joke with the whole entire blockers, but not everything has to be some kind of sexual, crazy, weird thing. There's class in everything. Enjoy it all. Everything has its own beauty. No matter outside, inside, doesn't matter. And the whole entire thing between hentai, fan service, all that, that doesn't matter either. It's dumb. Get what you like. Watch what you like. That's what matters. Anybody who says otherwise, that's all there is to it. But again, for me, we keep it classy at the D. Didn't try to do that. But I think on that note, we should probably end it. Thank you, everyone, once again, like always, for joining me. Uh, again, Rick, I hope you find this one funny. I hope everybody else finds this one funny. And keep coming back, and we'll have some more shenanigans every single time. Thank you very much. Once again, I'm a D-Rob. Click, link, like, comment, whatever you want. Let's keep having fun.